Working in real estate, people love to say they will wait to buy until the housing market crashes here in San Diego. Today we're going to talk about 3 reasons why the market could crash here in San Diego and 3 reasons why it won't. Once again, my name is Bern McGovern. I'm a real estate agent here in beautiful San Diego. And if this is your first time to our channel, please consider liking this video and subscribing to my channel, as it really helps push this video out to other people. Now let's get into it. Back in 2008, 3.1 million Americans filed for foreclosure, which at the time was 1 in every 54 homes in America. If you ever lived through that, or your parents did, that was a very scary time for many people throughout the country. Reason number 1 why it could crash in 24, high interest rates coupled with rising inventory. I actually believe low inventory is the main factor that are keeping prices from a considerable price drop here in San Diego. We've been at historic lows as far as inventory is concerned for the last 4 years. When we talk about supply of inventory, we usually talk about month supply. The lower the month supply, the more the seller's market we have. For example, if we have 0 to 2 months supply of inventory, it's like a super seller's market, and 4 to 5 months supply is like more of a balanced market. Since November of 2019, we have been under 2 months supply of inventory for this entire period. As of September, we now sit at 2.7 months supply, and it's been slowly creeping up each and every month. Flashback to June of 2008, we had a whopping 13 months supply of inventory. If you compare this to a city like Austin, where prices are down 10% year over year, and they have a housing inventory around 4%, as we see inventory rise here in San Diego, could we see the same thing happen in San Diego? Reason number 2, prices could fall here in San Diego are job layoffs. San Diego has become a mini Silicon Valley over the last few years, which is a big part of the reason why prices have risen so dramatically over the last few years. Qualcomm, which is one of the largest employers here in San Diego, just laid off 1,200 people here in California, and a lot of those were here in San Diego. If other tech companies follow suit and people are forced to sell, could we see a sell-off similar to what we've seen in Austin and other areas of the country? Time will tell. Reason number 3, will returning to work have a large impact on available homes for sale? San Diego was a very, very popular destination to move to during the pandemic. When you can work from anywhere, why not try out San Diego for a few years? Our team has helped a lot of people relocate to San Diego from Apple, Airbnb, Google, and Facebook, just to name a few. Apparently, Google is even factoring employees' in-office attendance into performance reviews, with some companies requiring people to come back to work even for just a couple days a week. Could this bring more housing to the market? Now let's talk about the reasons why it won't crash. Number 1, not enough new construction to catch up with demand. San Diego is ranked 33 out of 51 large metros as far as available new and future construction. And this will not change anytime soon. Building permits and cost of labor and construction, as well as a lack of available land, make it very tough to build in San Diego and California as a whole. Where I live off the 56 freeway, which is right smack in the middle of San Diego County, we have maybe 3 new construction neighborhoods in a 10-mile radius. And the demand is still very high for new construction, even with high interest rates. Number 2, people have equity in their homes. This is obvious. Since the previous housing bubble, stricter lending standards and regulations have been implemented to help prevent unqualified people from buying a home. If you've ever bought a home in the last 10 years, you know how much paperwork it is required to buy a home in San Diego. It's mind-boggling. The average U.S. homeowner has more than $274,000 in equity in their home. In San Diego, that number is probably much higher. So even if home prices come down, homeowners will have enough equity in their homes to not be forced to sell. Prices would have to drop considerably for people to be forced to sell. Reason number 3, desirability and economic fundamentals. I am not an economist by any means, but I do like stats and data. Steady demand for housing along with limited new construction and land keeps prices pretty steady here in San Diego. The city's strong economy, driven by technology, military, tourism, and healthcare, reduces the risk of sudden downturns. This, combined with controlled construction and limited land, keeps the market balanced, making it less likely for a crash and providing stability for homeowners and investors alike. For the record, I actually don't think the market will crash, but I do think there will be more of a correction coming in the near future. Rates just hit 8% this past week, so with inventory beginning to creep up, I expect to see a pullback over the next few months and potentially longer. The San Diego median home price fell nearly $100,000 from $850 to $756 in less than a year, from May 2022 to December 2022. But it also rebounded it even quicker. Do we see the same thing this year? We'll find out. Okay, that's all from me, but before you go, please hit that like button and please consider subscribing to my channel, as it really helps people find the video on YouTube. And if you're ever looking to buy or sell in San Diego, I'd love to help you out. Thanks for watching. Catch us next time. Bye.